All right, for this project, we're going to be making opposites. I made a little lightning bug here, but you can make something else. In order to do this, you're going to need two pieces of paper that are different colors. So it could be that you have construction paper that are different colors. Remember, I gave construction paper away at school. These are two of the pieces. You are free to come take them at any time. If you only have white paper with you, though, you could color one of the papers first. With a crayon or markers or paints, whatever you have. I did that with one of my other examples. Looking for it now. Here it is. So I had two white papers, but one of them I painted green and blue and purple first. So again, you're starting with two pieces of paper that are different. Either they're construction paper that are already different colors, or you have two white papers and you color one of them. You're also going to need scissors. And then if you have glue or tape, you can use that too. If not, you could skip that step, and then something to draw with. So feel free to pause this video whenever you need to. I'm just going to do the steps without pausing, because you can pause it as you watch. So I'm going to start with one of the pieces of paper, and I'm going to fold it in half. Then I'm going to open it, and I'm going to cut on that fold line. So that way I know I'm cutting it exactly in half. It's okay if you're using paper that's a different size than me. Now I only need one of these halves, so I'm going to put one aside, and if I make a mistake, I can use it later. Now with the one half, I'm going to fold this piece in half. Next, I'm going to draw a line that starts and ends on the fold. So when I say on the fold, I mean on this side right here. If you notice, this is a rectangle, has four sides. Three of those sides are openings. See, that's an opening, that's an opening, that's an opening, but the fourth side is the fold. So that's where I need to start and end my line. Your line can be any kind of line you want. Maybe I come out with some zigzags. Maybe I do some random lines like this, but my line started on the fold. It did something. It can do whatever you want, and then ends on the fold. It's also important that it never touches the fold another time either, only at the start and the end. I also did not touch any other sides. So it touches one side, and that's the fold. And it only touches at the beginning and the end of the line. To check to make sure you did it on the right side, you could open your paper up and just make sure that your line starts and ends in the center, not on the edge. Okay, the next step is to cut on this line. So I'm going to use my scissors, and I don't want to cut anywhere off the line. So I need all of these papers, even the scraps. I'm cutting right on my line. And I need this piece too. I need both of these pieces. So I don't want to throw this away. But the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to open up this piece that I just cut out. And I'm going to look at it and use my imagination to think about what it looks like to me. I can turn it upside down and look at it this way. I could look at it this way. There's no wrong answers of what it looks like to you, because you are the artist. But whatever it looks like, you're going to use a marker or crayon or pencil, and you're going to add designs. So for me, it kind of looks like, I don't know, like maybe a teddy bear or something. So I'm going to kind of add the details that I'm seeing in my imagination. All right, it's looking a little creepy here when I'm drawing it, but that's okay. Maybe like a lion or something. This is the name. And maybe I give it a little tie. I don't know, just look plain in the middle. Okay, so here is what I imagined that was. And again, there's no wrong answers. You add the details of what you think yours looks like. Then we're going to get that second piece of paper that we set aside at the beginning. we're going to place what we just drew and cut on this side. And then we're going to take the scraps. Remember I said we needed those. And we're going to put those on the other half of the paper like this. So it should be the same shape as what you just cut out. Now, this is where if you have glue or tape or a stapler, you can glue or tape or staple them down. I've got glue, so I'm going to add glue. Now, if you don't have glue, tape, or a stapler, you can just set them on the paper and they're not going to walk away on their own. They'll stay in place as long as the paper stays flat. That is fine. Okay, the last step is to add whatever details you drew on this piece. You want to add those details to this opening. I want it to look like there's a yellow version of whatever I just drew. So I'm going to look at those details that I drew before and try my best to copy them on the other side. I'm going to do this right side up. I forgot to do a smile. All right, so when you are done, you should have a character or object or whatever it is you cut out, you should have it appear twice and reversed or opposite. So this one, I'm going to call this a bear, even though I'm not sure what it is. My bear is red and the background is yellow. This one, the bear is yellow, background is red. So the positive and negative space switches colors. Make sure you send me a picture so you can get your points for this.